So today is the day we can finally put a bow on the entire wheel situation with my Model Y Performance. So for those of you that might be new to the channel, I have a Model Y Performance, but I did not get the upgrades. I know, we don't have to go there. So I have the Gemini wheels. I wasn't crazy about the Gemini wheels. I didn't like the fact that there was basically a hubcap on a car of this caliber. So I spray painted the covers matte black, and I will link that video here. It turned out so well and I liked the way it looked that I decided I was gonna do the same thing to the actual wheel. Now, if you follow me on Twitter or the Model Y Facebook group, you could see that I started this process and a lot of people started asking, where's the video? We wanna see video. What I was waiting for was the Model 3 wheel upgrade kit to arrive. Now, I ordered this directly from Tesla, but it hasn't arrived yet. It's been like a week and a half. I guess they're slow in getting things out because they're shut down. So I went to the local Tesla service center to see if they had this. They did. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna spray paint the lug nut covers as well as the center cap covers to see if they will fit on the Gemini wheels. I haven't tested this out yet. I don't know if they will, but we're gonna find out today. So let's get into it. So I'm sitting down to edit this video and I realized I haven't walked you through how I painted the wheels themselves. So I'm going to show you that first and then I'll move over to the wheel upgrade kit so you see the process from start to finish. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to take my car to my brother-in-law's body shop where I could get it up on a lift. Now, whether you're putting this on a lift or using a jack in your garage, it's very important that you purchase the pucks that are designed for lifting your Tesla. I'll put a link in the description below so you can see what I purchased. This doesn't need to be Tesla brand specific. There's several companies that make them, but it is important that you use these. Because the face of the tire is the part that everybody sees, this was the area we put the most detail into. We probably did 5 to 6 coats per tire, waited 10 to 15 minutes in between each coat, but we really made sure we got in every little nook and cranny so there was no silver shining through. Once we thought the face of the tires were done, we moved to the inside of the tire. Now, this was an area I felt like nobody's really gonna see this, so we didn't put as much detail into spray painting the inside of the tire, and we put maybe 2 to 3 coats on, which was probably a mistake. Because I was able to do this at Kevin's shop, he had access to a heat lamp. So once the tires were done, we put them under the heat lamp, let them dry completely for about 30 minutes. Then we threw them back on the car and they actually turned out nicer than I thought. So these white boxes were the packaging for the wheel upgrade kit, and they were actually perfect for spray painting. It allowed me to keep the lug nut covers and the center caps in their packaging and I didn't have to mess with them. I did the same thing here as I did with the wheels and the covers. I did about 5 coats, waited about 10 to 15 minutes between coats, and then I let them dry for an hour before putting them on the car. So now the moment of truth. We have the covers all spray painted. They look great. The question is, will these fit in these spots? These are designed for the Model 3 Aero wheels. We're gonna see if they fit in the Gemini wheels. So far, looking good. I think we're there. Oh, yes, it works. Oh, that looks so good. All right, let's get these lug nut covers on. So far, so good. This is what I wanted. This is great because for those of you that might not want to spend over $1,000 on changing your Gemini wheels, you're not crazy about the silver, you can just spray paint them. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, that's awesome. Let me get the other ones on the car and then I'll show you what the wheels look like up close. All right, here we go. It's official. They are on. I think that looks so much better. It's just such a better look for the car. Let me go back. Yeah, that looks so good. I actually don't mind the Gemini wheels, especially now that they're painted black. I just think it looks so slick. So had you talked to me a month ago, I would have told you my plan for my car was to spend $1,500 to $3,000 on new wheels. I really wanted a black wheel that was either satin or a matte black. But to see how this project turned out for under $100 has absolutely blown my mind. If you're somebody with a Model Y and Gemini wheels, and maybe you don't like the way the silver looks, but you can live with the design of the wheel, I would highly recommend considering this option, or at least just getting them powder coated. I don't know you need to spend the money on brand new wheels when the Gemini wheels, in my opinion, look pretty decent. And now that they're black, I really like the way this looks. Now, while this was a great project for me to do and hopefully for you guys to see, there's definitely some things I would have done differently. And if you're gonna go this route, I would take my experience as kind of the lesson. So one of the areas would have been the inside of the wheel. This was something I didn't put as much attention into. I didn't do as many coats as I did on the face of the wheel. And my thoughts were nobody sees this area. It's the inside of the wheel. So as long as it's black, that's gonna be okay. But I'm already starting to see areas that are splotchy. It doesn't look as nice as the face does. So I would probably put as much attention on the inside of the wheel as you did on the face of the wheel. The other area that I neglected was the back of the face. I did not paint that at all. And what I'm seeing now, because there's no paint there, when I'm cleaning the spokes, the paint's starting to peel up because there's no paint on the back to really encapsulate the areas painted. So if you're gonna use the peel coat, you have to make sure you paint the entire wheel, not just areas where you think people will see it. I would take the time, do it right, paint the back, paint the inside as much as you paint the face. The other thing I would have done is get more paint. So I bought 4 cans of paint, spent 40 bucks. That was enough to get the job done, but I didn't really have enough paint to do the inside properly. I would probably get 5 or 6 cans of paint, and that would be more than enough to get through this project. Additionally, if you look at my car and you say, I like the way that looks, I like black on the Gemini wheels, just buy a permanent paint. Don't go down the peel coat route as a safety net, because if you like it, then you're gonna like it and you're not gonna wanna peel it off. So that was it. That's how it went. I thought this project went really well. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Should I have gone the powder coat route? Maybe I will. Would you still buy different wheels altogether and spend the extra money? So thanks for watching. Get better. Be better. We'll see you in the next one. See ya!